Chapter 2. Desperate Measures. I can't shake off everything I learned yesterday about my sister being forced to marry a man she doesn't even know. Eleanor started working in our company because that's what our parents wanted. I know she's not happy with where she is now because I'm aware that she dreams of becoming a fashion designer and establishing her clothing company. We have different life dreams, but the sad part is we can't pursue them due to our family and their expectations. Why do you look sadder than ever? Are you the one getting married, huh? Tristan asked me when he visited my office again. It seems like he comes here every day, that it has become our usual thing. I sighed and leaned back in my swivel chair, looking at him. I feel sorry for my sister, Tristan. She has no idea about what's happening and what Daddy's plans are for her life. She's too young to enter a relationship that will keep her forever, I said seriously. Tristan's face also turned serious, nodding in agreement with what I said. If given the chance to save your sister, would you accept marrying a man you don't love and don't know? Tristan asked me. I pondered his question. I've already said this to myself yesterday, and it's still my answer until now. I don't want to marry a man I don't love, and who doesn't love me. I don't want my life to be as miserable as my parents, but when I remembered my sister and realized that this might happen to her when she gets married, I couldn't help but feel hurt and emotional for her. I sadly smiled at my friend, struggling with what to tell him. I don't know, try. I love my sister so much, and I will do everything to keep her safe and happy. But, I can't handle marrying a man I don't love, but I don't know. I'm confused. Don't ask me that, I said irritably and frowned. I wanted to stop Daddy's plan to marry off my sister, and the idea that I would be the one to marry to save Eleanor is still an option. We're still too young for marriage. I am 25 years old, and my sister is only 21 years old. We have a lot ahead of us, and it's not our time to tie our lives and get married. Okay, fine, I'm always here if you need someone to talk to and advice if the time comes when you have to marry a man you don't love, Tristan said and winked at me. I rolled my eyes and didn't speak again. I went home early because we have a family dinner. I'm also nervous because tonight is the night Daddy will talk about Eleanor's wedding. I wanted to talk to him earlier at the company to try to persuade him about Ellie's marriage, but my anxiety and fear got the best of me and wasn't able to speak to him. What? No, I won't agree to what you want. My sister shouted angrily when Daddy mentioned her marrying Julian Dante Moore. Ellie, I scolded her because it's not good to shout at our parents. Don't touch me, she angrily yelled at me, removing my hand on her arm. I couldn't help but feel hurt for my sister. I don't want this for her. I want to help her. As I watched my sister cry, I couldn't stop myself from crying too. I am more pained by my sister's situation now. I promised her when we were just kids that I would take care of her and do everything for my sister. Evie, I don't want to get married, my sister said with difficulty while I hugged her. We were cuddling in her room after a short and intense argument with our father. I stroked her hair, kissed her, and hugged her even tighter. I will find a way to stop your wedding with Julian. I'm here for you, Ellie. I love you so much, I said affectionately to my sister, tightening my embrace and calming her down. My decision is final. I will come up with a plan to prevent their wedding with Julian Dante Moore. Evelyn Grace Wilson, are you going crazy? What sane woman would do what you're planning? Tristan asked me in disbelief when I told him my plan. I plan to enter Julian's condo unit and engage in intimate relations with him there. After that, I will call Daddy and have him come at his place. When he sees Julian and me naked, he will force me to marry him, not Eleanor. I don't like this plan, but I'm desperate. I have no one else to confide in. I told Tristan about my plan because I need his help. Come on, I can't do this without your help, I said seriously. He widened his eyes and sarcastically chuckled. Are you serious, Evelyn? I'm not joking here, I rolled my eyes. I'm dead serious and desperate, Tristan, I replied to his question. He rubbed his temples and sighed. Fine, I'll still support you in your craziness. Just don't involve me if you regret and cry over your plan. I smiled and nodded. Okay, he sighed and nodded. What kind of help do you want me to provide? Find out which room in Julian's unit so I can visit him tonight, I said seriously. Oh God, Tristan exclaimed. I'm now at the most beautiful and expensive apartment in LA, the Moore Appartel. I took a deep breath and started walking towards the building. Tristan texted me earlier and told me Julian's room number. As I entered the elevator, I grabbed the strong drink I brought in my tumbler and drank it straight. I felt like swearing loudly with the bitterness and warmth coursing through my body as I finished the alcohol in my tumbler. I also began to feel dizzy because I'm not used to drinking. When the elevator opened, I started walking towards room 45. Wait, where is that again? I stopped in my tracks and checked my cell phone again to confirm the room Tristan mentioned. Despite feeling a bit lightheaded and dizzy, I managed to read the screen on my cell phone. Oh, it's 456. Julian Dante Moore's unit is room 456. I grinned and looked for it. When I found the room, I immediately rang the doorbell for him to open. I rang the doorbell several times, and after about 5 times, the door finally opened. Oh damn, is this Julian Dante Moore? Wait, why does he look even hotter and yummier? Who the hell are you? Shit, even his voice changed, and he looked more put together and delicious. I didn't answer his question. I immediately grabbed him and kissed him on the lips, pushing him into his unit while passionately kissing his lips. I thought the guy the first was kissing would push me away, but to my surprise, he kissed me back and pulled me closer by gripping my waist tightly. And something happened between us. My plan was successful, even though I didn't really want it. I gave myself to a man I didn't know. For my sister, I'd do anything to make her happy. I woke up early feeling extreme pain all over my body, especially in my core. I felt a hand wrapped around my waist, and that's when I realized I had engaged in an intimate encounter with a Moor. I squinted my eyes and took a deep breath. His embrace was warm, and I could feel his breath on my shoulder. Slowly, I turned to the man beside me. Oh, God, I exclaimed in surprise. My eyes widened, and I froze when I saw who was peacefully sleeping beside me. He wasn't Julian Dante Moore. Damn, is this really what I'm seeing? He's Lucian Marcus Halloway, the CEO of the luxury Halloway Hotel and Casinos, the famous devil billionaire. I slept with the wrong man. Shit. Check out the comment section for the link of your free chapter of Betrothed to the Wicked Tycoon. To celebrate my shop launch, I'm offering 30% off of Betrothed to the Wicked Tycoon. Just use the code LOVELAC3 upon checkout. LOVELAC3. The discount is until June 25, 2025 only, so grab your copy now. Thanks for watching.